Well, I guess I don't need to tell you how I feel because I think you can see it. You can, with this camera and from this distance, you can definitely see my eyes. Yes. And in the eyes, you can see the person. In the voice, you can hear how the person is. You know, many times people talk and they may say one thing, but their eyes will show that a completely different thing. Their voice and their body language will show just completely different thing. People may say, "Oh, I'm good. I feel good. Yes, thank you." But in their eyes, you can see that no, man, you are not okay. So, so I feel good. Of course, spending that much time alone, spending that much time doing meditations, different types of practices, like as I'm saying, 10 hours every day. There is, yes, you are bound to feel better and better. Even though I would say that during the retreat or during this work you are doing on yourself, you also witness times when you are not feeling that good and when your eyes maybe are not that shining, when your eyes are actually very tearsome, you are crying, you face many things when you are alone. You know, when you are with people and you start feeling bad about something within yourself, let's say you remember something painful to you, yet you are with people, you can, when you feel bad, the most natural thing you do is you go and you spend time with your friends, you go and drink some beer, or you just turn on your, well, in the past you would turn on your TV or radio in older times. Now you turn on your Facebook or your Google, YouTube, and or your movie, whatever, Netflix nowadays, yes. Uh, and this basically makes you forget that sadness you have had, you have felt. But when you are on a retreat and when you are alone, there is basically there is nothing around you. It's like in this place where I'm staying, there is no electricity. This is just this house and this roof. That's it, man. And I don't need anything else. I don't want anything else because I'm here to work on myself. I'm here to face myself. So when some emotions, let's say emotions from the past, come, I have to face them. There is nowhere to run away. You know, if I had some delicious food, some chocolate, you know, or some delicious drinks here, I could, you know, kind of forget a bit of that pain, you know, indulging myself in eating delicious food. But since I don't have those things either, I just have my simple plain food which I eat 2 times a day. I don't have that escape either. So I don't have escapes, basically. And yeah, man. So so basically, then you confront those feelings that you have. Not always your eyes are shining and you are happy. Sometimes, as I'm saying, you are, in order to face yourself, sometimes you face things that are more difficult to face as well. In the beginning of your journey, you might face a lot of fear, a lot of painful feelings and emotions, a lot of tears, a lot of sadness you might face. As I'm saying, especially in the beginning of your growth. Should I say this? Okay, so I have been on numerous, to say the least, retreats, and I have been working on myself for the last 15 years, I guess, in an intense way, living my life intensely, many times in going to extremes, many retreats I have done. So I'm no novice in this, and in my case, it's not that I feel sad about myself or I remember some past trauma or or I remember something that frightened me some time ago. I have worked all of those things. I don't see those things coming popping up in me anymore. But I still have times when strong emotions come, a strong longing to life. You may say God. I don't know how to call it, because to say God for me, I don't like to say God. I say life, but even this I don't like. Basically, I feel such longing to that source from which I and all of us we came, that whatever I live, whatever I am, where everything just seems so empty and so shallow and so nothing is. If I feel like homesick, terribly homesick. It feels like, like missing something, like you miss a woman you love, right? You miss badly, or you miss your child. You miss badly. You cannot think about anything else. You feel this intense missing and longing. So yes, this would be the feeling that I would still experience. Those days my eyes wouldn't be as shining as maybe they are now. But actually, yeah, now I'm talking about something that is very personal to me, as you probably can see. Even my breathing had changed. Mm. But at the same time, I know that this longing that I get is probably the most intense spiritual practice that I do. I do every day all of these pranayamas, asanas, meditations, concentrating on chakras, concentrating on this, on that, on one or another mantra, relaxations, body awareness, and sending love to the world, sending love to the people, and go on and on and on and on and on and on, doing as intensely as I can. But when this longing to life comes, good luck. I, I, I find it very difficult to do any asanas or any pranayamas or anything. I may still do some mantras, yes, or I may just cry because longing is so intense. But at the same time, it is as if fire that is burning me. It's painful. It's almost agonizing, but it is something that I know and feel that it is purifying me ever more. So those moments of this longing to life, of this intense devotion to life, or God, if you want to call it this way, is, I consider it, very intense spiritual process. and therefore, even though it's painful for those days, the heart is yeah, but at the same time I know it is transforming me for the better. Okay, I have told you something that is very personal to me.